Apparently I'm 83% done. Color me impressed with myself.
What's this?
What's what?
I'm so late to the party, my Our long-awaited reunion.
I'm not going with you, so back off.
You misunderstand. I'm defying my boss to be here, 'cause I've got a hunger that cannot be denied.
You're looking a little pale.
Cloud, bring me the black materia.
No!
My desire to see you has driven me on. That's what I get for redlining the old engine. All right, my friend, it's the final lap. So let's con it one last time! He's mine!
I got this.
No escape. No order.
Is that all you got, punk? You're done.
Give up. I only have eyes for you.
Yay?
Gotta be careful.
No kidding. I can't dodge out of the way in time.
I won't give up. Still in it.
She's got to stagger him at some point, then I should be good. I think I can defend myself against that. Come on.
Not looking good.
Cure would be better.
Right.
Gotcha.
Your timing is serious. You're out of luck. You okay?
I won't have your pity. This is a race, remember? Come on, Cloud. We're on the home stretch!
Here it comes. Let's do this.
Not yet.
Gotcha.
There's no escaping the degradation. My friend.
Is he dead?
Black materia.
Dream on! That materia's mine!
There's no escaping the degradation.
That won't happen to you. Don't worry.
Yeah, she's right. You're gonna be just fine.
Come on. The gilded saucer awaits. And the keystone.
Yeah.
Come on!
Look.
Oh, it's that guy.
Supporters of the Shinra Resistance Committee. My name is Glenn Lodbrok, a representative of Wu Tai's interim government. The hour is upon us, when we must rise up to confront tyranny. Mere days ago, Junon's cannon rang out. A message, a declaration by Shinra's new president that he, like his father before him, would rule by fear. What's more, we recently learned that he had sanctioned the development of living weapons grown within the Mako reactors that provide power to your homes. Alarmed, we decided to seek answers, and in accordance with the ceasefire treaty, our government sent officials to investigate. Shinra promised their full cooperation. But when our inspectors duly arrived, they were mercilessly slaughtered. The footage you are about to see was taken from inside one of the reactors. This is what Rufus Shinra calls a ceasefire.
Oh,
Friends,
Rufus is a jerk?
we do not have our enemy's military might. Nevertheless, a righteous fury burns in each of our hearts.
Righteousness doesn't burn the enemy.
A fire that we may carry to Midgard. And there, together, put the city of Mako and misery to the torch. This is our answer, Rufus Shinra. We are ready to march. And to lead us, Wu Tai's commander, Viceroy Saru.
What do you have to say about that, Rufus?
Who exactly is this Saruf? The Invisible Man?
Regrettably, we have no intelligence to present at this time.
Then you clearly aren't looking hard enough. Look harder.
Ma'am,
What about that Glenn... what's his name?
Lodbeck, I think?
Glenn Ladbrock, ma'am.
That was
Ex-soldier,
close.
P0 class, a prototype. 15 years
So he's
ago,
not
he
human.
was sent to Redor on a geological survey, which ended in failure and led to his defection.
A spineless deserter nursing a grudge, then.
Subsequently, Ladbrock took to the road, seeking to forge connections with others who shared his anti-Shinra sentiments.
If you mean Avalanche, they're dead and buried.
I'm afraid I do not, sir. The fall of the Republic triggered a spate of uprisings in the surrounding regions. We suspect the SRC is largely comprised of forces who were defeated during the unrest.
Well, who could blame them? They fought against the Republic in the name of freedom. But when the smoke finally cleared, they found themselves under the heel of a new oppressor. Why, I'd be more surprised if they didn't hate us.
Don't be a wuss.
Pity about Saruf. Would be good to put a face to the name.
Where's that camera set up?
The Ancient is en route to the temple as we speak. Pursuing her is our top priority. She will guide us to the promised land.
Nobody cares about Disney
One
World.
way or another.
Regarding the speech, sir, many will interpret it as a declaration of war. And given that it was a worldwide broadcast, it would be prudent to issue a response.
I intend to make a statement. Sung, if you would.
Sir.
Breathe, you need to get out of here. I saw those looks you gave in the last game. This isn't you.
So, how exactly are we supposed to get back to the saucer?
By
All
plane.
the mountains and valleys in between, definitely not on foot. It's just way too far. Thoughts, Kixef?
Sid.
Hey, Cat. Thoughts?
Well, you see...
Look, smoke.
It's
Maybe
blending in with the
someone's
clouds.
trying to call for Sid?
If so, let's hitch a ride.
Goodbye, Nibelheim. Again.
Hey, Kate Sith. Did you hear anything about what went down at the Nebel reactor?
Not much, I'm afraid. Just that an unknown force had breached the perimeter. Shinra troops were dispatched in response, and a battle ensued.
Now I get it. That was their plan all along.
Eh? Come again?
They wanted to be found. They lost on purpose. That's the only explanation. How else would ninjas lose to grunts?
They just threw their lives away. Who would do something like that? I mean, would you?
Sure I would. A heartbeat.
So, we Italians really aren't afraid to die.
Of course we are. It's scary. And it sucks. But I'd still do it. That's how much I hate Shinra.
Hey, Hippie, you said you thought your people had lost the battle on purpose. But you didn't mention why.
To make a point. What better way to prove how evil Shinra is than with a pile of dead bodies? Like people
fair point.
sacrifice themselves for the greater good, to stoke the flames of rebellion. Yeah, that's it. Must be.
Aye. I'm starting to think you might be right. Out of curiosity, do you know Viceroy Saru?
Duh. I mean, I don't know him. Like, I've never met him or seen his face, but no one has, which makes sense. He's Shinra's most wanted, so he's gotta lie low. Real low. Oh, but that secret. Top secret. In my big mouth.
Dying isn't even really that bad when you think about it.
In response to last night's illegal broadcast,
No more pain.
President Richard Shinra held an emergency press conference this morning. In it, the president
No more depression.
claimed his baseless propaganda and dismissed their alleged
No
muscle
more
reactor
parent-teacher
footage as
conferences.
fabrication. The company has launched an investigation into the individual who delivered the address, as well as
Hey!
the
Hi.
organization he claims to represent.
Stood up?
Breaking news.
Nope. Waiting on you folks. Something I wanted to ask.
I'm not interested in your rock collection.
About your mother. Her name's Ifalna, right?
Maybe. So what?
That sounds like a yes to me. I called it the second I saw you. Boy,
What?
am I ever glad I sent up smoke. Tell me, how's she doing? Good?
She's dead.
No. She's dead.
You know, the whole reason I joined Shinra was to become a pilot. But I wound up as a gopher for some lazy grease monkeys. Had me running around HQ fixing lights and whatnot. One time, though, I came across a pretty young thing with a little girl in her arms. That was you, wasn't it?
Probably.
You were knee-high to a tonberry. And I was what? Tall as a smogger, I'd wager. But damn. No longer with us. That's a crying shame. Truly. Hey, Missy.
It's Aerith.
Aerith. Is there anything I can do for you?
Plane ride?
I want to help.
What? Why?
Just trying to do right by you.
Flying us around will be more than plenty. Thanks.
Then again, if you're just dying to help, you could take us to the saucer for free.
Free?
It's fine, we'll pay.
No, it's on me. When you want to head to the saucer, just give me a holler.
Okay. Not sure why he's being so nice out of nowhere. Why didn't he bring this up before? Also, is there anything else we could do before we head off? Is there a vending machine? I want some Mr. Pibb. Well, that music is kind of ominous. The Nibelheim section is over, alright? Calm down. Baby Chocobo. Yeah, just use up the cushion. Just cause. Is it really necessary to have a cushion, though? I could just rest at the stop without it, right? And I got another cushion. Okay. Well, that's on me. Do you guys watch Dylan Is in Trouble? I was watching some of his videos today. Pretty good stuff. He makes me laugh. Which is exactly what I needed.
Hey, good to go?
Yes. And don't make me fly this time.
Let's get a move on then. Huh. An 8?
Apparently so. Good to see you finally out of your coffin.
You said that Sephiroth is your foe. I have a history with him. Unfinished business.
He bothering you? Want me to give him the boot?
No. Keep him on.
Screw us over, and you're a dead man.
Please, take a seat.
He did try to kill us already, but he looks so cool.
That's a tall order for most pilots. Lucky for you, I ain't most pilots.
Aren't you confident?
Hey, Sid. I was wondering, could you tell me a little more about my mom?
Sure. I was greener than Mako when I met her father. She took my heart for a spin.
Not you, Sid.
What do you mean?
Aaron,
Yeah?
what happened to your mother? She get sick?
Doctors always said she had a weak constitution, and trying to escape didn't help. I think she just pushed herself too hard, all so that I could be free.
I'm sorry. At least she went out on her own terms.
Did she?
Even if she didn't, you should honor her memory by enjoying the life she gave you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, don't know if y'all heard. Wutai's finally made a move against Shinra. Might be war. And as Midgar's been bombed to hell and back, Shinra's gotta be on the ropes.
War isn't worth celebrating. Ever.
Exactly. This will affect everyone. For the worse.
It's like when Sephiroth shows up. Nobody wins. On a related note, if war is officially declared, it will be long before borders start closing. So, if you've got somewhere to be, you might want to get a wee shuffle on.
This music so does not match the conversation we're having.
Sid? Hey, Sid?
We got blown up.
First time. Just sit tight. Everything's under control.
Assuming, of course, I don't mess it up.
Sid?
I said just sit tight. This beauty's maintained by an expert and piloted by a professional. Y'all are in good hands.
Okay, we're gonna die.
You sure? 'Cause I think that was the engine.
Get off my ass and sit tight like I told you to.
What was it? Altitude!
Oh man, we're screwed!
We ain't screwed, people.
Hey!
All right, brace for emergency landing.
At least it was in the water.
Any landing you can swim away from.
You almost killed us!
Yeah, you should feel bad. Took us that long to get to chapter 12? Wow. At least we're not stranded in the ocean.
Okay, let's start her up. Sounds good.
Yeah, but the wings are still broken.
And what of it? Only one man has mastered the land, air, and sea. You're looking at it. You got that?
Okay, so?
So you can think of me as the captain of your ship. Strap on in and we'll punch through the chop.
Aye, aye.
Let's set sail. Straight through the ravine and on to Costa del Sol.
What?
And after that,
We did it.
Sounds like a plan. We'll be there before you know it.
Let's set a course for Costa del Sol, sir.
Roger that. Full speed ahead.
Kate, mind filling us in on the Keystone before we arrive?
Gladly. About 20 years back, one of my more eccentric colleagues convinced the company to build a museum for his antiques. The reliquary, they called it. Pretty cool, eh? Now, according to company records, the Keystone was housed there.
Wait a second. I thought you said it was at the Gold Saucer.
Aye, I'm getting to that. Not a threat. Where was it? Oh, right. So, the museum turned out to be a total flop. Closed as soon as it opened. But, somewhere between cutting the ribbon and boarding up the windows, the Keystone vanished into thin air.
So it's not at the saucer?
Do you know where it went?
No, but I know a man who might. The former curate.
Deal.
How do you know that name?
Let's just say I've been around a while.
After the museum debacle, all Dio was devoted, only to be promoted again when the saucer took off. Made director in no time. A real riches to rags to riches story. All of which is why we're bound for the saucer.
The music is too loud. I can hardly hear the conversations.
Hey, Sid, did I hear right? You used to work with Shinra?
Still do on occasion. Them boys got their uses.
That's gonna be a problem. You see, we don't take kindly to friends of the company.
And I don't take kindly to that tone of yours. Man who tries to lord his power over me is gonna wish he didn't. That's what's appealing about the skies. Got them all to myself. Rats can have their race in the gutter. Never much cared for the squeaking anyways. I miss the wild blue yonder dearly.
I hope Johnny's all healed up by now.
And that his hotel's found its, sea legs.
Bad chance. Kid probably got drifted again and is crying himself to sleep every night.
Guess that's not an official parking spot.
Thank you for choosing Bronco Cruises. We sincerely hope you enjoyed your trip with us.
Cruises?
It's okay.
I thought it was Bronco Airlines.
Not after his wings got clipped.
Seriously, we really appreciate you ferrying us around.
You're most welcome. Hey, y'all are headed to the saucer, ain't you? I might could tag along, take in the splendor. What do you think?
Of course.
Girl always knows just what to say. Am I right?
Yeah.
Shall we?
Wait a sec. Where's Vincent?
Disappeared.
Up there.
Another loner. As if one wasn't enough of a pain in my ass.
Yeah, one's more than enough. You mean me?
Yes, you idiot! I guess Aerith wasn't kidding when she called him dense.